dun, dun, dun. We streaming again. Da, 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 da. Honestly, this is a weak stream title. Everyone. We could change the stream title. It's just giving into the vibes. That's pretty shit. Maybe leave the AI over boards, and also making sounds. No, that's weak. Oh, so usually I figure this out right before the stream, not during it. I mean, I could just like always be like, make air wiggle. Yeah, there we go. That's even better. That's better. Okay. We're back. Let me just make sure. Okay, yep. I pinged everyone in the Discord. Let's go open up the stream on the thing. Make sure that's working. Okay, got the chat up. Cool. Alright, in today's live stream, I'm gonna work a little bit on the song from yesterday. Should be fun. Okay, even just to begin with, there's just a little bit too much reverb on all of it. Just this guy, really. This kick sucks. I think we can do better if we just see, this is what I get for not using the same exact kick on everything. Like, we could just use this guy instead. Yeah, and just to ensure that like the mix will sound generally the same, we'll make sure that's the same length, right? And then we just put it on the same spots, right? And then let's just verify that this loop is the same. It's the same. All right, the kick pattern is pretty boring, but that's fine. And then we mute you. we're finishing a song from yesterday. I don't know if you were around yesterday when I was making it. Maybe you were. I don't know if you were around yesterday. I don't know. The days and the streams are blurring together, man. They're blurring together. Does Bloom do? Do you know what Golfoss does? Because it does the same thing as that. It's like a dynamic. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a dynamic multi-band tonal reshaper compressor thing. So it does a multi-band like compression thing, such that it tries to get everything lined up right on like the equal loudness contour, and also with like what through testing good mixes and masters sound like. And then also if you twist the knob past a certain point, it starts saturating everything a little bit too, so there's like weird non-linearities and stuff. So it's like you twist one knob and then it does a bunch of stuff, and you twist it further and then it transforms and does even more shit. No, Stickbug, I like the emojis. They're good. They are good. I was just thrown off that someone could just do it. I don't know much about Discord, but yeah, it's good. I use it frequently. It's like you literally twist EQ, or you twist knob and it makes good. It's like a dynamic EQ, but all of the shit is tuned. It's like getting a rack where all the nodes and frequencies and the compressor settings and everything is tuned very, very specifically, such that you twist a knob and then it sounds good. Right? Like it just sounds fucking amazing. So I often like here's this at 100% on the master. Here's it all. I find it's really, really good with high-end stuff, because I don't know, it's not like a blanket boost, you know, it's like a, I don't know, it's just a very, very well responsive like multi-band compressor thing. And then I like just mixing the dry wet at a different percentage, and then it's like slamming the fuck out of the highs. Get what it tries to achieve. It sounds good. It's like, let's just make a thing where you twist the knob and then it sounds good. It has some uses in that you can like split, you can do like a left and right split, and then you can like offset the left and the right to do different shit, right? And then you can get like width in really interesting ways. Let me undo everything. Oh god. There we go. It's pretty good for that too. Oh, did I not? Yeah, it sounds good. I tend to put it on like almost all my groups. So by the time I'm like done mixing this, like I already have one on my drums, right? This one's not doing that much. But I tend to put one on my drums, and then all of my other groups at some point will have it. So it's kind of like Soothe, but it's like big picture, and it does like compression and stuff like that to make sound better, but like dynamically reacts to stuff. I just want that to ring out in like a really satisfying way, but it's not. It's not doing it. Maybe we'll do a grain delay, and then we'll like crank the spray up, and we can do some random pitch. We can give it a little bit of feedback. That didn't do it. That didn't do it either. Okay, we're gonna make a complex rack now. I want to compress the fuck out of it now, like obscenely. Why are you not doing what I want you to do? Go more. Okay, we're using flatline because I suck at using this normal compressor apparently. Oh, okay, now see that now? That's just way fucking too much. Yes, Cam, I'm coming to Ryan. Did I not text you? I finalized it. I just bought my hotel room for today. I'm flying in Thursday. I'm leaving here at... I have to be on the plane at 5 in the morning, which is fucked. So I have to drive to San Francisco at like 2 or something. I don't know, 3. Oh, and then I'm just gonna like cruise around the city by myself, I guess. Do some touristy shit all day Thursday. I'm gonna arrive like 3 p.m. on Thursday. I'm like 99% positive my hotel is the exact same hotel as before. Yep, I'm making all the days. I'm full sending the whole thing. I'm going broke. Yeah, so I'm in the same hotel we were before, where we watched the fucking Shark Power vacuum commercials. And then I don't know, I'm only there for 1 day, and then I'm reconvening with you, and then we're gonna, I don't know, fool around and do stupid shit for 3-4 days. So should be good. Could be good. Yeah. I should have just used a reverb send. I don't know why I'm trying to get so fucking fancy. Like, this is gonna accomplish like the same thing, man. Same fucking... Stop. Why am I challenged? What's going on? It is not doing what I wanted to do, man. Like, at all. Let's just turn this guy down a lot. No, let's enable both of those sounds, please. Here's an idea. Let's take that, and then let's put that on this guy. good song. It was really good. It was in my head all fucking day. All day. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm pretty, I like creatively, I think I'm happy with the entire thing. Still gotta like tweak some of the sound design and mixing and stuff like that, just like a little bit, but I'm pretty much happy with the whole thing. Mix is kind of a clusterfuck, but I mean, it's sounding good enough, and it's like decently loud, so. Oh, something we could do is we could try reintroducing this like the guitar sounding formant filter thing. Maybe we could bring this like maybe over here. Nah, there's too much shit going on already. It doesn't need it. It's weird because I feel like this is like a very iconic sound. Like, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like the essence of the song is really captured in that particular synth, but it only plays in the beginning. There's like a that guy. This isn't consistent. God damn it. I'm satisfied, man. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Oh, it's just good. Oh. Okay. I guess I should probably switch to something else. I'm totally happy with this, frankly. I guess I should check and see how loud it is. Maybe we can push it. Yeah, no, it's plenty fucking loud. Plenty. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can just switch to something else. Something new. What do we do? We can try working on the album. I feel like I want to put this guy in the album. Where the fuck is it? Oh, to-do list. No, EP ideas. So microtonal album. I really want to put this in it. We got this guy. So now we got 1, 2, 3. This one's like 3 minutes long. This one's like 2.5 or 3 minutes. So that's like 6. This one's like 5 or 6 minutes long. So it's like 11, 5, 10 to 11. This one's 4, so it's 15. This one's like 3.5, like 18. This one's like 3, 3.5. So let's just say 22. This one is 3.5, so we're 25. This one's like also 3.5, maybe 4 minutes. Say 30. This one's like 4.5. There is, so it's like 34-ish. This one's like 3.5. I want to say. So it's a little bit less than 40. So it's like, this is like 40 minutes of music right here. And I think I'm missing a couple still. Pretty sure they're missing a couple that I still want to put in here. Oh, it's these guys. This one's 5 minutes long. I want to put this in. It's 45. This one's fun. I could fit it on the album. It's a different sound though. That one I'm unsure about putting on the album. That one's good. And then this one's like 4 minutes long, 4 or 5 minutes. So that's like 50 plus minutes. Put that one. We have well over an hour of music. Well over an hour. Oh, and there's this one. Yeah. All right, so of these, which one should I work on? I mean, not really any of them need that much work. I guess we can go to Lonky. That one will be fun to work on. And that one's tricky. When did I make this? That was last year in June, I think. Earlier than that? Last year. Slinky, it was in July. Okay. Save. Dreamy Dub. That one's good. I think. I don't know if you're remembering, if you just remember that song, but I'm pretty sure you were there before when I was last working on it, and you were like, this one fucks. And that one does indeed fuck, but I think there's not really much else for me to work on it. Like, it doesn't really need anything. Slight mixing tweaks, but like, I should worry about that once I'm like nearly done with the album probably. So I gotta trying to, yeah, it's done. Yeah. Yeah, that one's a hoot. Where the fuck? Why can I not navigate my SoundCloud? Jesus, it's this guy. Though this mix is outdated. Super. selecting the song. Just because I just want to update what I accomplished today on the website. We got a leaderboard. I failed this level on purpose, and then a leaderboard updated to say I'm the only person who played it, and I got a 0% score. Ain't that cool? I still have to implement it on every other thing, but we're getting there. I also refactored the entire fucking website. And so like, let's say this is B minor, and then let's say this is F diminished. And I converted the entire thing from JavaScript to TypeScript, which is supposed to be better in the long run if I make the website really, really big for like debugging purposes. And it took ages, but I figured it out. Okay, 4 seconds average time, 100% accuracy. So I can go back here, and then it's probably going to take a while to load because this leaderboard takes forever to load, but it should, ideally, it'll update with only 1 score. Because there shouldn't be every single attempt practice would give a new entry, but I have not tested this out in the slightest. But yeah, the leaderboard takes forever to load, which is weird. I don't know what's up with that. Because I think all the leaderboard information is located on the database, and that's being hosted elsewhere, so maybe, but I'm running this thing locally. I don't know, but it tends to take forever for the thing to load. I have not figured out why yet, or tried. But that's that pretty much, and then I just made the rest of the website look slightly better. Oh, it's bugged to shit, or just things aren't loading. I may have broken everything. It's a bummer. Okay, everything's broken. Never mind. We'll figure that out later. Okay, here's this song. Oh, here. Update. It did not, the leaderboard did not update with the right thing. So I imagine once my level entry went in, it's just like Word lets it never change it. I don't know. Figure that out later. But there's a work in progress. Things are happening. Where's the big scary microtonal chord? The big one. Oh, for sure wider's gonna turn on right there. Why? Oh, we're using M freeform phase. I don't like how it's doing that every time. It's not. What? Why did it change? That's not playing consistently. Oh. What's going on, dude? Just do that. And at the end it gets quiet. I don't understand. What am I using for dispersion? Is it M freeform phase? Is that what's doing it? Sound bad, man. Yeah, it's this guy. Is that automated? It is. Yeah, and then here. Okay, Eclipse, but like it. Okay, there we go. Breakbeat drums, you just put your snare right here, right before you got basic snare pattern, kick, snare, like right snare on the 2 and 4, 2, and then right before the 3 you put a snare there, and then you're set, and then you're done, and then your drums are cool. Here for some reason. I'm just gonna assume that's there for a good reason. Yeah, that's cool sub movement actually. This song's fucking crazy. Why does it sound like a square wave there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious how loud it gets right here. Okay, yeah, it gets really fucking loud. I think one part that makes the song pretty cool is how the loudness evolves, because this section over here is like we're like staying around -8, right? Plus or -1, you know? It's a little dynamic, but we got like yeah, then we go like -6 or whatever, and then in the big drop. Still around -7 there. It only gets to -5 later when we pick it up here. That's all fine and dandy. I'm not really happy with the main bass here. It's too soft sounding. I don't know how else to describe it. It needs to be grittier. It needs to be more saw-like. I think part of the reason was I was using Spray, which is a Max for Live device by Slink, which is just a function of all-pass filters. It's just a disperser. And the new Ableton update broke it completely. I don't know how to fix it. Honestly, I think that kind of helps. It's just like, I don't know, this is dispersed a bit. Or is it, maybe it's just really noisy. And so just emphasizing the harmonics and not the noise, just a little bit extra with this layer. Pretty good. So slightly, just keep that going. And then some of these, like this, being later with this here. You can't even hear it, man. I want it to sound more colorful right there. It adds something, but it's not what I was expecting. And then just going whoa. It's not great. How do we change this again? More spellbook shit. Why? Just stop. I don't know why I decided to make it spin the whole time. This makes it so much harder. Yeah. It sounds like there's an auto, like a low pass filter covering it up the whole time. Just this. Spread it right here. That's cool. It makes it really phasey, but it's kind of cool. I think there's something monoing it. Oh, there's that guy there. Muted. I can't hear it. I think that's ruining it. What? I don't hear. I don't hear the noise from that at all. What if we just slam the fuck out of it just right there? I mean, we're slamming everything here. Alright, it's not that. It just has to. It just needs to be a different foreman. No. Really? So mid. What can I do? I want that second note to like really fucking shine. But just okay, I don't know. I kind of set myself up for failure here by deciding to make the fucking spellbook spin the entire time. I don't know why it's going. Fuck it. That's gotta do it, right? Like, how does it get so loud right there? What am I doing to make it absurdly loud right here? Dynamic tube. Oh, dynamic tube. Is it even doing it? It's fine. Hello. Hey. The cat wants attention. Hello. Come on. She's scared. Never mind, she's leaving. Valid. I'm pretty scary. Yeah, so, oh my god, what's your deal? Okay? Come on. We've been having cat problems. She, has a, well, what is it? One of her teeth is like decaying in some weird way, and apparently when the teeth decays, like in the canal and the root and the bottom part of the teeth, it can create like a pocket of air. And so basically she's just like trotting around doing her own thing, and then just like a fucking pocket of air just exploded out the bottom of her chin, and she bled everywhere. It's been this whole fucking thing. She's getting surgery in two days. Anyways, we got her drugged up on fucking gabapentin, and she's being weird and scared of everything, but also wanting attention of everything the whole time. I feel real bad for her. Yeah, apparently just like the bottom half of your jaw can just fucking explode with blood because your teeth sockets can just decay and then rupture. So that's good to know. What? He's just crying outside my door. I can't. Hey. Okay, good news. The crying from my cat was because she found a toy and was carrying it around. which is good news because this is weird behavior that she does where she likes to hold a toy in her mouth and then wander into dark places and then cry and scream. This is what she does. That's her thing. It makes her happy. Anyways, apparently she was doing that, which is good news. I was pretty concerned. So that's good. Means she's feeling better. Though she's obviously feeling better because she's drugged up. So it's a whole thing. Anyways, what was I talking about? The song. Yeah, this breakdown up to the drop, I wouldn't change a thing. I think it sounds great mix wise and everything. This here I can tweak probably until the end of time, but it's pretty much fine. It gets like really loud and abrasive, but in like kind of an artistic way, you know. This second year kind of suck. Mix sound is weird. A lot of stuff is weird. I just made bad sound design decisions when I started this project file. Because for instance, I'm using a spellbook here. And the spellbook is controlling a bunch of notch filters that like creates the Foreman sound. But the spellbook is set to spin. So depending on where it is in the grid is where the sound is. I basically have like inherently there's a constant lane of automation going, and it's just very annoying. I guess I could just automate it off. Right? I could just do that. Never mind. We're fine. We're totally fine. I don't know. To be like the loudest thing in the mix, and I keep turning it up louder and louder, and it keeps being quieter, and I don't know what's going on. And also likes to cry late at night in the dark. Yeah. Well, what my cat does in particular, she finds a toy and carries it in her mouth somewhere dark, and then starts crying. But she's chill, and then I'll come in, I'll open. It's usually in my bathroom, and then I'll walk in, turn on the lights, and then she's just chilling there with a toy in her mouth, and she's like, "What? What's your deal? I'm just doing my thing. Why are you bothering me?" And then she walks away with the toy in her mouth. So, I don't know. I mean, I think it's like some sort of like hunting kind of behavior ingrained in her. I mean, I don't understand why she walks into the dark and then cries. If she's announcing that she found food of some sort. She used to have a stash of toys. She would, right behind my computer, she would hide every hairband in the house, and so like once a week I would just pull like 20 hairbands out of the corner of my room and just like random cat toys and stuff, and then scatter them through the house again. She stopped doing that though. It's a bummer. It was fun. I guess this thing is probably masking it a little bit. Can I just turn up? Oh, it gets quieter there. See, this project file is, there's too much shit going on. We got 165 tracks, and like there's every fucking group and lane has like 20 effects. It's obscene. I think that's the secret. That's the secret. When I want things to be louder, I just turn up the fucking gain until I'm happy. Let's do 3.5. And then that'll also be it. weird. It's not nearly as good as the rest of the song. It doesn't hold a candle to it. But I think we're in too deep, you know? This section's kind of cool. Sound completely fucked up. What the fuck happened to you? Right? That's more what I want. I don't know. This guy, oh, supposed to stay on. There we go. Song. I'm already sick of it. Let's switch to something else. please. Okay, let's go to this guy. I need to make the drums on this one better. Let's look at this thing. So what did I do? Nothing new, especially new to update. I think I got this game. None of it's working. Nothing's working. Localhost down? Never mind, I can't show anything off. Okay, I take it all back. I don't know. It's something stupid. And it crashed. Bummer. What do we do? This one. Can this thing fucking load? Pretty please? Pretty extra super please? Alright. 1,000. What else can we do? So if I put, yeah, we can put the village up here. Huh? Copy, paste, and villa. This one's like 90% done. I don't know. Oh, and if we put this one, oh no, that one's already in here. Okay. That one. Not that one. fucked up like all the drums somehow. The whole song is detuned. It's the 18 Edo. Microtonal music, so I'm making music in different alternative tuning systems. The point being they have different sounds and can thus like carry different emotions and stuff. Now, if you're unfamiliar with like listening to microtonal or like Zen harmonic music, for people who are new to it or just like never listen to anything outside of like 12 tone equal temperament, it can sound just wrong. It just sounds like the wrong notes. But when you get used to it, then eventually it just sounds like its own thing. It's like jazz, like jazz chords, jazz musicians, like their threshold for what is dissonant and what's allowable like increases, you know, because they could play these like crazy sharp fucking 13 flat 11 whatever chords. But to your normal average listener who isn't like super used to the vocabulary of jazz, it's going to sound like noise, right? You can argue like that to some extent exists also with microtonal music. So especially, yeah, again, it's like, you know, how used you are to different tuning systems. So you can also like replicate tuning systems from other cultures. Like in Indonesia, they like play in gamelan, which is like a very, very different tuning systems than what you're used to in like Western culture. And to you, it might sound detuned, but the question is, detuned from what? 12 tone equal temperament? Because 12 tone equal temperament is out of tune itself if you're trying to compare it to the harmonic series, right? So it's all relative and it just matters about what you're trying to go for. So generally, when I think whether or not something's out of tune, quote unquote, that's if it sounds like it's inconsistent within the framework, its own framework, essentially. So if you're in a tuning where you temper everything such that like you stack a perfect fifth on top of itself over and over and over again to like create like a complete cycle. Like that's how you create 12 tone equal temperament. If your fifth is slightly off, then you can like get a temperament that's in like 17 or 19 or whatever notes per octave, and that fifth is quote unquote off, but it's off everywhere. The whole system is self-contained and self-consistent, right? Every interval relates to every other interval in the same way. So it's not wrong, it's just different than anything you've heard before, essentially. So yeah, that's my spiel. Now I'm trying to figure out, some of the timbres are like kind of gnarly. I don't really like this last section here. I don't know, I'm chipping away at it. And we got this thing over here. This one's also an 18 notes per octave. Also, for your credit, 18 notes per octave is a particularly really like gnarly tuning relative to 12. So like it is especially like more dissonant and quote unquote inaccurate. So it can sound kind of gnarly, I suppose. Yeah, that one is gnarly. This song's good. So this song in particular, I don't notice it sounding dissonant or out of tune at all, with the exception of this part here. Now my ears are super used to it because I've just been like listening to and making this kind of music for like a couple years now. So generally, like sometimes I don't notice something sounding out of tune or unfamiliar. I've just like my ears have largely accepted it. Sometimes, not all the time though. So I think this section here. So what I think is really compelling and interesting about this is how much timbre matters when you play with alternative tuning systems. So largely throughout the song, like we have, you know, this thing here. It's the exact same chords as over there. The exact same. The only difference is the other thing's more harmonically rich. And when you make something more harmonically rich, if you're doing that in a tuning where it is not accurately approximating the harmonic series, which is what we're doing here, the more harmonically rich you make it, the more out of tune, quote unquote, or dissonant it'll sound. It becomes more noticeable, right? So that's why like saw waves or whatever sound especially bad if you play them together, if you're playing dissonant intervals versus like a perfect fifth or an octave, right? So this whole song we're using like sine waves and like just a couple harmonics largely throughout. So to me, I don't even notice it sounding out of tune, but I'm so used to it. I'm just so used to the sound in general. But I feel like this is very acceptable. And then over here, we kind of pull the curtain back a little bit. We give it a bunch of harmonics, and then you realize, oh, the melodies I've been listening to this entire time, the chords that's been looping in the background is actually wildly out of tune, and it gets like really intense and gnarly, right? Alright, so I'll just start from here. It's like an additional way to build tension, right? Obviously I'm building tension by making the chords swell and like the volume gets super large at that point, and there's like some risers and stuff like that. But beyond that, just the tension and realizing like how like kind of unsettling the tuning is because it's off. And the clicks are annoying me. What is that? Huh. What is that? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, that is such a small click. That's crazy. Is that just from... No, that's there regardless. Okay, we'll just cut that out. Yeah, okay. That sounds fine. I really don't need to work on this much at all. Next time I work on it should just be like right before I try to release it, probably. It's just a shame because it sounds really good, which means like it's satisfying to work on, but it's like already done. So like what else is there to do, you know? That's the conundrum. You spend all your time working on shitty music because the shitty music is what requires more work. Oh, here, let's it's broken. I don't know what you mean. I guess here, let's revisit the song from the beginning of the stream because you know I've stepped away from it for a little bit. See how that's going. Yeah. And then this will load. In the meantime, what can I do? The jaw harp. Really fun. Did any of the variables change? I hear that's a thing sometime. Oh, are you talking about the website? I'm trying to add statistics for everything and leaderboards for everything, and thus all of the levels are communicating with a server that's being hosted where all the information is going to be stored, right? Because I don't want to end up hosting the website right off of my machine, right? The end goal is for it to be hosted online. So oh, it loaded. Okay, it's just taking forever for shit to load. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But ever since communicating with the other website, it's just taking forever. So there's something's going on. Like I click on a button and then it takes like 3 minutes for it to respond. Very, very weird. But I don't know, I spent all day fucking working on stuff. So I can't work on it anymore. Okay, short stream today. I'm fucking tired. I'm sleepy. I want to sleep. I'm gonna do that. I may or may not stream again tomorrow. If I do not, I am not going to be back until like Tuesday next week. I'm going to Alabama. Bama. So yeah, I'll try to stream again tomorrow, but I'm gonna be, I don't know, I may or may not be like way too busy to fit that in, so I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but that's the plan. And then yeah. Gonna see Tipper in Alabama this weekend. Could be a hoot. Could be good. Yeah. All right. I'm heading out. Thanks for hanging, y'all. What did we accomplish today? We made this song a little bit better. I don't really know what to change with it. I feel like the master's like too squashed. Everything's like just kind of a little bit too squashed and loud, but like for the most part it's fine. And then I tweaked the song for a second. I feel like the song sounds worse than before. This song is kind of a nightmare. Finishing this one's gonna be a fucking awful. It's too complicated. There's too much shit going on. There's like 160 tracks in it. Everything's like intermingling. But I mean, I worked on that one a little bit. So nothing like super crazy productive, but starting to chip away at new songs and working on a new album. So good. Yeah. All right. I'm heading out. Thanks for hanging, y'all, and take care. Yeah. Later.